Hello, welcome to another Burgundy with Tweedy video. Welcome back to the muddy ditch. You don't get this on other wine channels. More Gevrey Chambertin today. This I picked up from the, I don't know what to call it, French deli kind of shop that's not far from where I live. It is a producer called Henri Richard, which my inner Deliza Doolittle wants to pronounce Henri Richard. It is a named vineyard called Eau Corvée, not Premier Cru, but a named vineyard none the least. So possibly, if I can find it, I'll put the map of Gevrey Chambertin on and put an arrow pointing to it. It's a 2019 vintage. Quite like that vintage label. It's a sort of crescent moon sitting on its side, if that makes sense. I'm not familiar with this producer. Did take a quick look to who else stocks them, and I think for this particular Gevrey Chambertin it seems to be just my wine shop, deli place that's not far from where I live, or another merchant based in Warminster in Wiltshire, I think that is, isn't it? I've walked through there, called Yap Brothers, I believe it is, and they were a bit better priced than a local wine shop, but if this is good anyway, found an alternative supplier. Yeah, more of a darker fruit, plummy, possibly blackcurrant, but something a bit richer than blackcurrant on the nose, and possibly sort of black cherries there. Tiny bit of a sort of Black Forest Gatto-y sort of effect. Nice on the palate, really bold acidity. I like that. Fairly silky, I would say. A bit more of that fruit coming through. Leans more into cherries on the palate. There's definitely more going on the nose. Almost a sort of a little bit of licoricey, tobacco-y there. Quite subtle and quite sweet, like sort of some kind of flavoured pipe tobacco. The sort that, you know, you whiff from a passerby. People don't smoke pipes anymore, do they? What am I talking about? But you know, there you are walking down the street, and a gentleman in a trilby and a tweed suit walks past. You get a whiff of his very elegantly flavoured pipe tobacco smoke. That sort of tobacco. Yeah, a sort of vanilla-y hint. That is nice. Pretty good fruit expression, nice acidity there. But also there are other things going on. If any of you listen to my reviews where I talk about, oh, it's got wonderful purity of fruit expression and no rough edges, you might think, well, that sounds a bit boring, but this, I would say that rough edges, but it definitely has edges. It has other things going on. Nice. Don't know if you can see that well amongst all the leaves, but this branch of the Fleet has a slightly better than usual trickle going here at the moment. I've had a fair bit of rain. Delightful here. What a lovely evening. Cheers. It's to muddy ditches and to the fairies. I hope I'm not disturbing you. Wonderfully bleak now. Raining, cold, dark. Fantastic.